Best piece of advice you can give to people entering your field now.
Well, the field is changing all the time. It's different. I know that, first of all, I never did TV on a full-time basis until I was, I would have been 40, almost 40 years old. Can that be right? No, that can't be right. 2004, born in 66, 34, 37, 38 years old. So, some people, there's a lot of ways you can answer that question, but they just want to be on TV. And I spent almost 15, 16 years in newspapers. And that was a great training ground because it teaches you to think succinctly and be sparse with the words you use and choose. And it was just, and it taught me how to build relationships. I tell everybody I went to Michigan undergrad, I went to Northwestern grad school, as you mentioned, but I really got my master's in covering the NFL from the Denver Broncos in Denver. It was great to just see how that all operated. And it was a lot more personal then. Like if you have people covering the Carolina Panthers, I guarantee you, they're not sleeping in the dorm room next to you for a month and eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner with you and being on the practice field and going over and talk to you whenever you want. There are rules, restrictions, more people. It's not, you probably don't have a close relationship like that with almost anybody in the media, I would venture to say, right?
No, you're almost pushed out.
Correct. They don't want they want the media around, but they want them at a distance.
Yeah.
And with me, when I covered it, there really was no distance. It was,
and that was across the NFL period. That's just not in Carolina. That's across everywhere you've been.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I've done nothing against Carolina. No.
Yeah.
The sport is so big, it's more impersonal for the media than it was when I covered it starting in 1990.